Hey, Carly, guess what time it is?
Is it time for senior night? Graduation? Time to clean out the desk for summer break?
Not quite, but just as exciting. It's time to register for the annual AP Coordinator Back to School Workshop.
Yes, that too. Workshops start in early July and registration is now open. Sign up for your preferred date and time.
The workshop is perfect for all AP coordinators, new and experienced. It features a review of important updates, resources, and deadlines for the upcoming school year. There are opportunities to ask questions, collaborate with experienced peers, hear about challenges, best practices, and stories of success.
The workshops are online over Zoom. They are free of charge and we can't wait to see you there.
Register now before this school year ends. The Back to School Workshop for AP coordinators is a sure way to get next school year off to a start that is good as gold.
Coordinated. Episode 275. Into the Portal.
Greetings, AP coordinators. Derek here, Senior Director, AP Coordinator Experience for the AP program and former AP Coordinator.
And I'm Karli Suge, School Counselor and AP Coordinator.
Hey, thanks so much for joining us. It's Monday, May 12th, 2025. We are excited about today's conversation. We're going into the portal to talk about world languages and AP music theory. Of course, that means we are in the place to be to hear all the latest and greatest in the world of AP coordinators.
A portal? A recording about recordings? I hope this doesn't get too confusing, Derek. No pressure. It's time to get coordinated.
Good morning, Carly.
Good morning, Derek.
No pressure. You said it.
Yeah, but I didn't really mean it. There's a lot of pressure in the month of May on us AP coordinators. Lots of details to keep straight, lots of rules to follow, and lots to plan for and execute, especially when it comes to world languages and AP music theory.
Yes. And when you say, quote, lots to plan for, I definitely hear you. Get it? World languages, music theory, recording sessions. I hear you. Carly?
Yes, I hear you, Derek. I'm just pretending not to.
Okay. Hey, on a serious note, very serious, at my former school, administering these particular exams always commanded my full attention. Many students have worked so hard to get to the point where they can even consider taking these courses, a big investment in time and effort, and I always wanted to make sure exam day went smoothly. Hey, Carly, can you talk to me about these particular exams? Let's pretend I'm a brand new AP coordinator or an experienced coordinator who could maybe use a refresher.
Sure. So for AP French, German, Italian, and Spanish language and culture exams, and the AP music theory exam, there is a portion of the exam in which students record their responses. These recorded files must be submitted to be scored as part of the 1, 2, 3, 4, or hopefully 5 the students earn on the exam.
And that is what we're going to talk about today, the actual submission process of those audio files, a key part of the process.
But if you also want guidance on how to complete the students' recordings themselves, well, much more information can be found in the AP Coordinator's Manual Part 2, starting on page 112.
Plus, we also have 2 all-new videos specifically for AP Music Theory. Those are on our AP Coordinator Experience YouTube channel. Link in the
show notes. Back to submitting the audio files?
Yes, good idea.
So, the audio files recorded by students on exam day, those files are submitted using what's called the Digital Audio Submission Portal.
More commonly called the DAS or the DOS portal. We've heard it both ways. We'll go with DAS today. It sounds so techie. Techie? Is that an actual word, Karli?
Focus, Derek. Focus.
Right. So, top line, the DAS portal is the website that schools use to submit students' recorded speaking and or sight singing responses to the AP program. The DAS portal is not a recording method. I'll say that again. The DAS portal is not a recording method, and students do not have access to the DAS portal. Many things to keep in mind, especially with many of these exams coming up later this very week.
Right. So before exam day, again, this is before exam day, we AP coordinators should establish access to the DAS portal. And how do we do that? Well, back in April, we received an email from the AP program with information on how to access the DAS portal. And for that, we need a DAS portal account. Those of us who use the DAS portal in 2024 and are at the same school may use our same login information. After logging in for the first time, or after creating a new account, we will receive a school-specific coordinator key. This coordinator key is important. The coordinator key is the code that we need to give to any additional school staff to create their own DAS portal accounts.
Speaking of, I should mention that your AP French, German, Italian, and Spanish language and culture teachers and AP Music Theory teachers, they cannot have any access to student recordings, meaning
These teachers are not permitted to have DAS portal accounts. Again, they cannot have access to the DAS portal. However, our teachers can still serve as proctors for exams in a subject area other than the one in which they teach or have taught.
great reminder. Let's see. So that's before exam day. Now, how about on exam day itself?
Well, during the exam, students record their AP ID at the start of their recording. This identifies the student's response. Students must record their entire response, including that AP ID, as a single file. Single file, Derek. It's not possible to upload multiple files per student per exam.
Right. And to save as a single file, students must pause and stop the recording only when instructed to do so by the instructions on the master CD. So before exam day, students and proctors, both of them, they should know how to pause and stop. And those recorded files, they should be saved as soon as the recording part is done. And furthermore, they should be saved as
MP3s. Save files in MP3 file format. The file extension .mp3 is automatically added to the file when we select the MP3 format. Do not type .mp3 into the file name. Otherwise, the file will be incorrect. We'll get an upload error when trying to upload to the DAS portal if .mp3 is part of the file name. No uploading errors, Derek. Not on our watch.
absolutely not. I like it. So, well, we talked about before exam day. We talked about during the exam.
And now, after the exam. So after the exam, we submit student audio responses through the DAS portal. Now, if we used handheld recording devices, digital language labs, or computers with MP3 recording software, if we used any of those methods, our students' files need to be renamed. School staff must do this. And we name files with the student's APID, underscore, and exam form letter. All letters, including those in the APID, must be uppercase. An example of a correctly named file is WXYZ1234 underscore O. We'll put that example in the show notes. We do not include any additional information on the student's file or in the file name.
And from there, school staff must upload and submit the files in the DAS portal. The DAS portal will only accept one file per student per exam. We mentioned that earlier. And the number of files saved should, of course, equal the number of students that tested. Begin by simply logging into the DAS portal. Just select the name of the exam and click the upload button to begin the process. Just follow a few simple steps from there. And after the files have been successfully submitted to the AP program, the AP coordinator will receive a confirmation email.
And in my case, the AP coordinator will do a little happy dance.
I love it. Happy dance. The happy dance is optional, though, not required. It's not in the manual, Karli.
We'll talk to someone, Derek. It 100% should be.
I will. I will do exactly that. I'll put a good word in. Hey, anything else?
Yes, two things actually. One, if you're using the DAC app on iPad tablets or Chromebooks to record, this is much easier. The DAC app directly names and uploads files to the DAS portal. After the exam, school staff simply log in to the DAS portal and submit. The step of transferring files from a recording device to the DAS portal is done automatically for us by the DAC app.
Easy peasy. I like it. And you mentioned two things. What's number two?
Two, I can't believe you forgot this, Derek. You're slipping. Two, the, deadline.
How did I forget that? Terrible. Hey, fellow AP coordinators, please upload and submit files as soon as possible. By that, we mean no later than the close of the next business day following your school's last scheduled exam of a particular AP exam administration period. That sounds so complicated. How about if I say it like this? Upload and submit right after your regular testing is done or right after your late testing is done if it was a late exam that you happen to administer. Submitting files after this point could result in a score delay, and that is something that nobody wants.
And very likely, no one wants this conversation to go on any longer either. We're still in the middle of AP exams. I gotta go. No call to action this week, Derek. I think we covered everything.
Agreed. I'm biased, but agreed. Good luck with your world language and AP music theory exams this week, my friends.
More than that, good luck with all your AP exams this week. Week 1 is in the books. We're ready for week 2. We got this. Rooms, proctors, manuals, guides, TD, TK, accounts for the DAS portal. So much going on. Good thing we know how to stay extremely, coordinated.
AP coordinators, thanks again for joining us. As Karli said, good luck with all your exams. We'll be back next week to chat about something free. Wait, did I just say free? Give me a week to double check that. We'll talk with you then.
And for all our support of AP students, especially right now during testing. Yep, for all our support. AP coordinators, we are truly good as gold.
And maybe I just don't know. I'll say it over and over and over again till I believe it's so. I'm good as gold.